Hello, my name is Tom Wright from Oxford in England. It's a great privilege to be with you for this special occasion. The name of Dr. Francis Collins was known to me, as to most thinking adults in the Western world, long before I dreamed I might get to know him personally. His achievements in the scientific realm, particularly in the unlocking of some of the mysteries of life itself, have become a legend in his own lifetime. People like me, who did very little science at school, looked up to him in the way that a child with a bicycle gazes at someone driving by in a top-of-the-range sports car. I was aware, too, that Dr. Collins had become known not just for his field-leading scientific prowess, but also for his cheerful and articulate Christian faith. The imagined great divide between science and faith looks quite different in Britain from how it looks in America. We never had a Scopes trial, nor the cultural and political landscape and historical memories which gave that moment its particular ongoing resonances. But the two worlds which C.P. Snow mapped in Britain in the 1950s were just as real, with the brash modern world of scientific rationalism sneering at the apparently dreamy world of the arts, and particularly theology. The arts sneered back, while theology, alas, continued to give incomprehensible answers to questions no one much was asking. But then I became aware that in my own country, figures like Sir John Polkinghorne were known to be at the top of the scientific tree and also to hold a robust Christian faith. And then, in due time, the name of Francis Collins emerged as someone with the same stature in the scientific community and the same robust faith. Nor was this simply, as some might have imagined, an attachment to a childhood belief. Collins had gone from atheism to faith the long, hard way of step-by-step investigation. And as a result, and here I think Francis's particular temperament and his own journey have integrated exactly, Francis has no need to use polemic or sharp speech to cover up gaps in the argument, because, as with his scientific work, there are no such gaps. It has all been thought through, a lifelong habit and discipline, which is itself sorely needed in wider public life. Of course, this doesn't mean there are no gaps in our knowledge or our understanding. I have heard Francis say that science at its best, like theology at its best, knows full well that we stand on the edge of great mysteries. That isn't a cover-up for lazy research. It reflects the nature of reality itself, which is as mind-boggling in the upper reaches of science as it is in the upper realms of faith and theology. The life of prayer and the life of cutting-edge science are not so far apart as our world still likes to imagine. The old standoff was itself a function of an immature Enlightenment philosophy. Francis has lived with mature integrity in these borderlands, and has shown not only that real science and real faith are fully compatible, but also that together they generate new, practical, and powerful insights. And this makes it natural rather than merely quirky that Francis is also an accomplished musician. Music, like real science and real faith, reaches out into a realm of mystery, not in order to shake our heads in frustration and return quickly to boring normality, but in order to celebrate hidden delights within that normal world and to turn life's joys and also its sorrows into beauty. I think Francis and I might have become friends even without our shared love of playing the guitar and of the styles of music with which we both grew up. But playing and singing together, and even writing 2 or 3 songs together, has been one of the surprising delights for me of the last decade or so. And it symbolizes for me Francis's rich and warm personality, the very antithesis of the cold-hearted scientist or the nervous, narrow fundamentalist. It's particularly appropriate that we should be celebrating Francis's lifetime of achievement just now, when the world is reeling under the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. Francis and his team have been leading the search for solutions, bringing massive scientific experience and discipline, as well as, in Francis's case, robust faith in the Creator God, to bear on our urgent and perplexing problems. He has, if I can put it like this, come to the kingdom for such a time as this. So, Francis, we thank you for all you have given us over many years. We congratulate you on this much-deserved honour of the Templeton Award. And we thank God for you and your work, your friendship, and your love of life in all its fullness, and especially for the way that you have brought together the worlds of science and faith in complementary delight. Such wise, seasoned leadership sets a standard for all areas of our national and international life. Thank you very much.